Hello everyone, this is exercise called Apples and Pears Part 2. I am adding clean water here because I want to have softer edges. Now I'll add some orange, red color. Randomly, I have to put some spots here. I used a hairdryer, and now I have covered the other pair, and I will use splattering technique because I want to splatter some ochre spots or drops in order to obtain more natural look of the pair. Now I'm using a flat brush. The space between these two pairs is also in the shadow. And now, in the second part of this video, we will paint an apple using brighter and darker tones of red, but also using brown and blue mixture. Certain parts of the apple will be left white so that we could have natural apple shine. We will also add dark brown color later. I'm using a flat brush, as you can see. And I have moved my camera accidentally. I apologize. Now I'm using more intense tone of red color. It almost looks like my nail polish. I promise it's not my nail polish. It's watercolor technique. 100%. As you can see, I'm using the edges of my flat brush in order to preserve these white spots, these white areas, which reflect natural apple shine. And now I have added more brown color to my red color. And now I want to paint the shape of this apple. And now I'm adding a mixture of blue and brown color. As you can see, it almost looks like black color. This mixture also has a lot of water inside. This apple has to be dried before I continue. Now I've started painting the last pair. For the pair, we will use light and dark green color, brown, also ochre, a mixture of blue and brown. At the end of this video, I will give you color palette I used on the painting. I have to start with light green color. I will add some brown color. The apple is not finished. This is not the final look.